baby mama, no bitch, no wife. Like Park, you need a thug in your life. A young nigga to straight come through and beat it up. Let your man be the free, he can eat it up. Shawty got the fine, she let me die.
What up, y'all? It's Friday. Tell them to cut that check, bitch. So look, y'all, listen. I just want to holler at y'all real quick about this one subject. You know, and just hear me out to the end. I know some of y'all be getting in y'all feelings. God damn, I'm just trying to put a message out there. Nah, but check this out, right? So a while ago, I was dating a dude, right? So when I first started dating him, I noticed that, you know, he wasn't getting his children as often as he should. So, you know, I'm saying stuff here and there, but, you know, when you be in a relationship with somebody and you got feelings for them or whatever, and it's a reason they say don't have sex till you get married, because a nigga will control your whole life with some good dick. But that's a whole nother video for another day, if y'all know what I mean. But anyway, so we're in a relationship, right? And I'm noticing he ain't getting his kids as often as he should, but he doing the world for my kids. So I'm noticing, you know, all the time buying stuff, you know, want to spend time, want to, you know, go places, take us places, do all of this stuff. So he doing the whole family thing with us. But like, bro, you got multiple kids, and where they at? Like, what do you do for them? I'm in your life on a daily basis, and I ain't seeing you do all this extra stuff that you're doing for my kids, right? So the shit becoming baffling. So, you know, we have a conversation about it, and then I watch him slowly, like, communicate with his different baby mamas and start getting his children, right? But, you know, in the back of my mind, I know the only reason you doing this is because of me. Like, the things that pussy will make a nigga do, right? So anyways, he's starting to get his kids. They coming over. You know, it get to the point where he even communicating with the baby mamas to be able to have them stay the night. You know, it's a few hiccups here and there with bad communication. They get in their little arguments and stuff. But I'm really the voice behind this shit, like orchestrating what he should and shouldn't say to get the baby mamas to do, you know, what I feel like they need to do to let him start being in his kid's life. So it's coming from a good place, but at the end of the day, it's coming from because I want it done, not because he want it done, right? So I know some people probably like, who gives a fuck? Like, long as he getting the kids. The problem come in, if this shit don't work out with me and him, this shit with the kids gonna just stop, because he ain't doing it for him, he doing it to keep me. So what I'm getting at is, niggas will do a whole lot for a bitch. I put it like that because that's how the hood put it. I'm just a female. Like, me and him ain't got no kids. We just dating. So niggas going all out to please a bitch. But really, you supposed to be going all out because these your kids, not because a female wants you to. But to make a long story short, so he doing all this stuff and he getting them. He even, his one baby mama was having issues with his son. So he talked to me about it. And I'm like, well, he can come live with us for a little while, you know, so you can be in his life more, so he can, you know, go down the right path or whatever. So we're doing all of this stuff, and as me and his relationship like reaching rocky points, and I'm realizing that we ain't really even compatible. Like, it was to a point when we was first together, he didn't have a license because his license suspended because it's child support. So I guess he was one of them niggas that just like, fuck it, I'm a thug and I ain't gonna pay or whatever. You know, I got him back on track, made him go down there, start making his child support payments and shit. So the baby mamas is really like benefiting and stuff, so they grow to like me or whatever. So, you know, one day I'm in the grocery store and I end up bumping into, you know, one of his baby mamas, and she was like pretty much thanking me. So, you know, I'm like, what you thanking me for? And she was like, you know, I already knew that the only reason he started trying to get our daughter is because of a female. You know, I hadn't met you yet, but I already knew that's what it was, because they daughter like 10 years old, and she was like, my baby never even spent more than an hour around him. So I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Like, because this ain't the truth that's adding up with the truth that he, you know, told me, you know, when we first met or whatever. But she running down to me the whole thing, and I can tell she being genuine, because she really, the conversation is just to give me a thank you for, you know, taking some weight off of her to a certain extent, because now he's doing more. So then I become like, I begin to feel bad, because I know that in the back of my mind, this relationship ain't really going nowhere long term because of other stuff, not because of this kid stuff. But, you know, in the back of my mind, I begin to feel bad, because I'm like, damn, as soon as I break this off with this nigga, like, these kids ain't even gonna see him no more. So, you know, and it's fucked up. That's the reality of it, but that was the reality of it. After we broke up, and a little while later, I seen the same baby mama, and she was like, he don't call no more, he don't come and get her no more, he don't buy nothing no more, he don't send no money no more. So I'm like, damn, you know, I felt bad, but it was a reality check for me, because as girlfriends and as females dating dudes and we're not the mother of their kids, it's not our place to be the fucking puppet master or orchestrate what a nigga should and shouldn't be doing for their kids. And this is the problem with dudes. A lot of y'all dudes get with a female, and it might be a female like me who strong-minded and y'all want to please us so bad that y'all, you know, do whatever we ask y'all to do. The problem comes in, you ain't doing it from your own heart. So it makes it bad, because if the shit don't work out with us, the kid's now back suffering again. And I know, you know, especially his daughter wondering, damn, like things was going so good with me and my daddy and I was spending time with him and stuff, and then the shit just go away. And it create abandonment issues and issues of rather this little girl got inadequacies why her daddy ain't, you know, staying in her life consistent. It's sad. So for me, to y'all females, I told that little story just to tell y'all this, man. Stop getting with niggas and trying to be that mouth behind them to tell them how they should parent and what they should do and how they should talk to their baby mamas and what they should say, because a lot of times our mouth and the stuff we got this nigga saying and doing will fuck up the co-parenting relationship he already have with them. And then too, sometimes we making them have a co-parenting relationship that's not from the heart. So if it ain't genuine, like, it ain't worth it. It honestly is not. And I know some of y'all feel like, oh, it's better to have some type of little piece of relationship even if it was coming from somebody else. No, it's not. No, it's not, because that in and out shit create more damage to a child than if you just would have stayed away. It honestly does. Y'all gotta stop and pause and think about the shit that y'all be doing in these relationships. And as grown men and women, you got to understand the consequences behind your actions. And men, please stop letting these girlfriends and females that you dating for a little while tell you how to deal with your baby mama. You will create a lifetime of chaos and bullshit in a co-parenting relationship, trying to listen to some bitch and please her all on how she want to do things, and that ain't her fucking child. Stop letting outside voices determine how you co-parent with your baby mama or your baby daddy. And it goes both ways. Same with females. Stop getting with dudes and let them dudes tell you how to handle your baby daddy. Y'all get together and y'all co-parent and y'all handle the situation based off what y'all feel is best, because that's y'all child. It's not nobody else's. And females like me got to learn to keep our motherfucking mouth shut when it don't pertain to our children. It ain't your situation. It's not your child. You don't have to deal with it for the next 18, 20 years or lifetime plus. So it ain't your place to determine how these people interact with each other, how they talk to each other. That stuff is not for you. It's not. Let's wake up and mind our own fucking business when it comes to that. Unless you married to this person and y'all can sit down and have a three-way conversation and work together for the sake of what's best for the child. Other than that, keep your goddamn mouth shut when it comes to other people's kids. And if you're doing what I was doing a while back, being a fucking puppet master orchestrating nigga every move on how he parenting his child, you need to stop, man. Stop. Stop that shit.